This week we are 1 year out from the start of the World Cup here in Seattle. But first, the Emerald City is hosting another tournament, the first of its kind. It's the FIFA Club World Cup, and it kicks off this weekend. So what makes this tournament different from the World Cup? In the World Cup, players represent their home countries, while in the Club World Cup, the players stay with the teams that they play throughout the year. So here's a look at the 8 teams that will be playing matches here in Seattle. They're from around the world: Spain, France, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, and the home team, the Sounders. In all, there are 8 groups in the Club World Cup. Groups B and E will have their matches at Lumen Field, and tickets are still available. The tournament runs this Saturday through July 9th. The games will be a good test run for Seattle to help set the stage for next year. Jake, right now, city leaders are getting ready for 700,000 fans to arrive in our region next year for the FIFA World Cup.
That's an incredible number of people to descend on the city of Seattle for this event, Mimi, and we are still a year out, but security plans for the World Cup have been already in the works for some 2 years. The goal is to make sure fans and players are safe while, of course, enjoying these matches in host cities like Seattle. King 5's Farah Jadrin live outside of Lumen this morning, where 6 of those matches are going to be played. USA is guaranteed to play in Seattle. Farah, tell us about the preparation underway. Years in the making. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I spoke to the chief of security for FIFA World Cup play in Seattle, a former SPD chief, and he told me fans will see law enforcement, private security, ambassadors, and volunteers.
Working with federal agencies for a couple years now, FIFA World Cup's 16 host cities are primed to kick off their respective matches.
We work with Department of Homeland Security.
John Diaz is the chief of security for 2026 FIFA World Cup play in Seattle. The former Seattle police chief told us the key to securing this magnitude of a sports event is collaboration.
Here in this state, it's going to require all the resources that we bring in, mutual aid and others from both our police, our fire, our state, local, and our federal resources.
The first Seattle-based match is slated for June 15th, 2026. By then, the security team will have logged about 3 years of planning efforts.
I think right now we have 27 work groups here in the state that have different pieces of the plan. And so we're looking at everything, from the transportation side of it to the intelligence side to the training and exercise piece of it.
How high are the risks? The federal government uses the Special Event Assessment Rating, or SEER, to determine that. For comparison, the Super Bowl is a SEER 1. 2026 FIFA World Cup in the U.S. is SEER 2. Diaz says that's still extremely high, and it could be elevated to SEER 1. The rating decides the level of federal support. So what can you do to make World Cup match days fun and safe? Diaz recommends you arrive early and don't linger outside Lumen Field so those areas can be secured too. Be sure to bring a clear bag for your belongings. That's a policy that may be news to visitors. Finally, security will be on the lookout for pyrotechnics. While they may be used in and around some global soccer stadiums, Diaz said that's not allowed here.
I did ask FIFA if a World Cup 2026 clear bag will be available. They said that's a good idea, so stay tuned. And keep in mind there are going to be security plans in place in all 9 of the fan zones across Washington state that are running down from Spokane to Vancouver. Live in Seattle, Farah Jadrin, King 5 News.
What an event, a world-class event coming to Seattle.
Totally. A lot of people internationally will be here too. Thank you, Farah.